Good morning, all of you. Today we are going to, organize one more session on lecturate practice. So this time we have three topics. You can choose any one from these three, and you have to speak for the 3 minutes in English language, preferably. Okay. And whenever you are hesitating or you think that you lost somewhere, you can just speak in Hindi, or what I can say, you can speak in English, combination of Hindi as well as English, so that again you will come on track and cover the topic. Okay. Main motto is to speak continuously for 3 minutes. You have to speak something relevant to the topic. What all to be included is that introductory part of the topic, plus what's going in the current scenario. Third, if there is some problem, how to eradicate that problem, or what all things can be done, and the conclusion, right? In 3 minutes you have to introduce for the starting 30 seconds,
Yes,
then
sir.
the remaining 2 minutes and 30 seconds, what you have to do, in 2 minutes you have to tell whole thing. It means whole thing means you have to summarize everything about that topic in that given 2 minutes, and for the remaining 30 seconds you have to conclude that topic. Okay.
Thank you.
With that, we
Yes,
will
sir.
start today's session. I hope everyone is very much excited to, participate in today's session, and it will be the better one as compared to the previous session, right? As I have given the chess number to the guys over here, they
Yes,
are
sir.
8 in number, and the first one to start today's lecture is Vishnu Kumar. Are you ready, Vishnu Kumar?
Yes, sir.
When Vishnu Kumar is speaking, everyone should keep their microphone turned off. Even I will keep my microphone turned off.
Sure Shot Club. What is it? It is our no profit venture where we reach out to the candidates who want to improve their English, who want to develop their confidence, who want to improve their communication, and who want to make a difference in their life, who but do not have the opportunity. So here we are for Sure Shot Club. Can you believe, guys, what is the fee for it? It is 150 rupees, just the registration charge, and we also, the academy doesn't gain anything out of it. This also is gifted to our educators. So it's surely a social venture from SSB Sure Shot Academy. So guys, do not have to wait any long. Opt for this and I guarantee your success. All the best.
Okay, Vishnu Kumar, your time starts now.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Shuma Sitwal. I am from Mathura, Uttar Pradesh. Today, my topic is Myanmar military coup. Myanmar, also known as Burma, is in the Southeast Asia. Its neighbors are Thailand, Laos, Bangladesh, China, and India. The main religion is Buddhism, but there are many ethnic groups like Rohingya Muslims. The country gained independence from Britain in 1948, but it is ruled by the armed forces from 1962 until 2011. The Myanmar military gained power in a coup on Feb Monday ahead of a scheduled meeting which was to be conducted by the newly elected parliament. Aung San Suu Kyi, the national leader who is known as the national leader who led the National League Democracy Party, which has a great win in the 2020 elections, has been detained. And according to the reports from the Myanmar, the president, Mr. Win Myth, is also has been detained, and the military has declared an emergency for 1 year. The military has alleged that the general election held in the November 20 were full of irregularities, and therefore the result in which the NLD got a high majority is not valid. It has questioned the veracity of some 9 million votes casted in the elections. The military has demanded the United Election Commission, which is the sole authority to inquire the election of the Myanmar, but their demand has been rejected by that commission, as they have said that the elections are free and fair. In a constitution drafted by the military in 2008, it has reserved 20.25% seats for in both the houses for the serving military officials. And presently, Mr. and presently the military chief Ming Aung Hlaing has taken the power. He has a very much political influence, and he has received international condemnation condemnation for its role in the killing of the
30
Rohingya
seconds left.
massacres. For India, which has utilized a careful balance between the nudging along the democratic process by supporting the Sanyuki, but India is also working with the Myanmar military, which ensured that which ensured that China's monopoly on the Myanmar should not continue. The
Okay, time
India's
up. Time up. Stop.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, Vishnu Kumar spoke about Myanmar military coup. He tried to cover many things, but he was lacking, fluency.
Yes, sir.
He was getting distracted again and again, or maybe he was not able to connect the dots. So we have to learn from each other. That is why this session is held. Okay. So in next
Yes.
session, what I am thinking is, and what is suggested by our Ankur sir also, that we'll have very much informal kind of session. That will be about everyone will come over this platform and they will speak for the 5 minutes that what all happened throughout their life. Means the topic will be experience, life experience, right? Or my own journey, my life's journey,
Yes.
something like that. We'll let you know. Okay, so that that will be informal kind of topic. In that, at least you will speak up with open heart or wholeheartedly, whatever we say. So next one to speak now is Anjali Rai, and while Anjali Rai is speaking, the third one, Vishesh Tiwari, you can revise the topic in your mind. Okay, Anjali, are you ready?
Yes, sir. Good morning, everyone. My topic is Myanmar military coup. Recently, Myanmar military has gained power from the democratic leadership in a coup, which is the third time in the nation's history since get independence in 1948. Our year-long state of emergency has been imposed and the democratic leader Aung San Suu Kyi has been detained. If we understand what the coup is, so coup is described as a sudden, illegal and violent seizure of the power from a government. If we understand the political scenario of the political history of the Myanmar government, we can understand the recent scenario very clearly. Myanmar get independence from the Britain in 1948, and after it from 1962 to 2011, it is governed by the military armed forces. In 2008, military has written a new constitution and decided to lead the country to the democratic. So it opened the country for the free and fair because this in 2011 in 2000 Sang Suu Kyi's government, but in the constitution there are enough provisions clauses which detain the process of the democracy, as it mandates that 25% of the seats of the parliament should be reserved for the military persons, and the Ministry of Defense should be controlled by the military persons, and the president herself or her spouse or her children should not be the citizen of the another country. So all these provisions are restrict the process of democracy in the Myanmar. If we understand what the concerns of the India regarding this scenario, so we understand that India is always support the democratic process of transition of power in Myanmar, because a democratic and peaceful Myanmar is the base of the India's Act East policy and the development of northeastern state. Because of the India is running many programs such as the Sitwe Port, Kaladar multimodal project, India, Myanmar, Thailand trilateral highway, so that Myanmar can be stable and be peaceful. And besides all these things, India is running many infrastructure projects in the Myanmar
30
so
seconds
that
left.
it can It can prevent the Chinese privilege in this area. Recently, India sent the Covishield vaccine to the Myanmar, so it is a very good step towards the India's vaccine diplomacy. India delivered INS Sindhuvi to the Myanmar Navy. So all this scenario shows us that Myanmar is a very important for India's political scenario, India's international relations.
Okay,
So
time up. Time up.
regarding the okay,
Time up,
thank
time
you.
Okay. So all of you, you listen with. She was speaking with full confidence. You know, she was speaking continuously. I had to ask her 3 times. Please stop, stop, stop. So she was speaking. She was having a good content as well, right? And because she has prepared, I think she has prepared because we have given you a topic. You have given you 3 topics only. You have to come prepared with only one topic, right? If you do it, it is going to help you in the some or the other way, right? And the way she was speaking was very well, and she was maintaining her body posture as well. She was not moving like this, not keeping her hands on the table, something like that. So try to do this thing as well. If you are thinking that this is online meeting, why body language will matter. So again, my friend, I will tell you, like if you will keep this habit here, then it might carry on with you in SSB as well. So try to keep your body posture also, correct. So Vishesh, when you will speak, you will not, make your hair like this or roll your mustache and all, right? I don't want this in the coming 3 minutes. Are you ready, Vishesh? Vishesh, your time starts now.
Okay, sir.
Start.
Hello, everyone. I am Vishesh Tiwari. I am here to share my view on Myanmar coup. Before going into the topic, as we all know that our country is the neighbor of the Myanmar. So whatever is happening in the Myanmar will directly or indirectly impact our country. Now let us understand what is the Myanmar, what is happening in the Myanmar. On February 1, the general of the Myanmar army dethroned the elected government of the Myanmar government because the main reason they want to become the supreme leader. Now let us understand the India in the Myanmar coup. First, if there will be a Myanmar coup, then it will create a refugee crisis. Second, that uh, we have invested in the Myanmar, so it will go against our interest if we will not support the Myanmar army. Now, but in my opinion, I would like to say that our government should condemn the Myanmar, the scenario which is going in the Myanmar, because there are two reasons for that. The first reason is that we are the biggest democracy in the world. If we will not condemn this kind of crisis in our neighboring country, then it will directly impact our image and on the global level. Second, the biggest reason why we should condemn is that, suppose, as we have seen that many European nation and many we can say agency have condemned the Myanmar, and they have imposed the sanction on the Myanmar army. If we are taking it in another way, if the democracy reestablished in the Myanmar, then it will be very negative for us if we will not support this time to the Myanmar people. So in the last, I would like to say that it is our duty and our government should condemn
30 seconds left.
so it is our duty that our government should condemn what is happening in the Myanmar, because if the democracy reestablished, then we have to deal with the government. So it will be better that we should condemn the protest with whatever is going in the Myanmar. Thank you.
Okay. So you spoke for 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Not bad, but try to, take more time. Like whenever he's saying that 30 seconds left.
Okay.
So, he's already giving you a hint so that you can directly conclude instead of concluding it earlier. Before that, you can conclude in that 30 seconds. It would be better. Second thing is you are using so much hand gestures. You know that.
Okay, sir.
Rest you are able to speak.
Yeah, sir.
You have reasonable good knowledge as well, but you are not able to recollect so many points together. Like Anjali, she was able to recollect so many points, and she was remembering even names of the known personalities like Aung San Suu Kyi and military commander. So what I mean to say is yours was good. You are having the good confidence when you were speaking, but you are using your hands continuously. If you are using it for 2 to 3 times during this 3 minutes, then it's fine. Or little bit of hand movements is okay, but you are using so much of hand gesture. Okay. So for next time, keep
Okay, sir.
these points in mind. Overall, your performance was good. Okay.
You can now download the SSB SureShot app from Google Play Store to access online courses related to SSB, personality development, and written exams like NDA, CDS, FCAT, and plenty of other preparation material. For a limited time period, you can apply the coupon code SureShot20 to get a flat 20% discount on all the courses. Hurry up and become a part of the SureShot family.